Welcome back, Indiana Sports Beat Radio here at Big Ten Basketball Media Days. Of course, brought to you by Hard Truth here at the Hard Truth Studios. Joined now by Myles Rice, one of the incoming transfers for Indiana. One of many important parts. Transferred in from Washington State, living on the West Coast. Man, I did that once in Washington, by the way. That was hard for me to get used to. Monday night football at 6 o'clock was hard to get used to. Sunday football at 9 a.m. It was just hard to get used to.
Yeah, I mean, some days we would, on Saturdays we would have like a little open gym or a scrimmage or something, and coming back and half the games are already over with, so it's kind of tough. But I enjoyed every second I had out there at Washington State, man. The program, the fans, my teammates, nothing but love.
And now you're going to go from Pac-12 after dark to Big Ten after dark on late night basketball games, which would be kind of fun. But you played in those environments with some of those teams and against Umar Ballo. So you've got a lot of familiarity, a lot more than a lot of your teammates, your new teammates.
Yeah. At the end of the day, I just think it's still just basketball. Obviously the atmosphere and the environment makes it a lot more better. But I think at the end of the day, you just gotta go out there and just be yourself and continue to play the game that we love and execute at a high level. Like just having those moments for sure. Playing against Arizona after dark, and then looking forward to probably playing whoever we play after dark here in the Big Ten. Is like it's definitely gonna be a little bit more extra juice to it, but about going out there and execute X and O's and just be yourself.
I know you're probably just do not have a lot of familiarity with the Simply Hall other than practicing there and all that now, but are you excited about being in that environment? I know you've heard a lot about it.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about it, and then I see a couple clips like when we were watching film of last year, just like of our sets and everything, and see how the crowd goes crazy on certain plays and momentum swings, and so just trying to see how their energy matches with my energy. I'm just so outgoing and vibrant, and I feed off of that energy, so hopefully we can feed off of each other.
And this team, I don't know what it is, but there seems to be, and you guys have talked a lot about doing the off-season things that you've done and all that, and everybody, they do that every year, but there's something that seems different about this team that seems a little closer. Is that, and even though you weren't here last year, are you hearing that? Are you seeing that?
I think it kind of, for me, it goes back to like kind of the things I did at Washington State. Even though like when I wasn't playing, I just wanted to make sure that everybody on the team was good with one another and that there's no bad apple in the bunch, And so I kind of just wanted to bring some of that same energy over here to Indiana, and our strength coach Cliff, he put us in the opportunity to keep learning each other and hanging out with each other off the court, because as much as we want to do stuff on the court and as much as we want to build that chemistry on the court, it's vital for us to build it off the court as well. Like that's how you really get to know somebody. And once you get to know somebody and understand like who they are as a person, that means that when you come to the court, you have no second guess about who that person is and when times get rough.
What first attracted you to Indiana?
Genuinely, just the authenticity. I tell people this all the time. Like Coach Woody and the whole entire coaching staff, even the players, when I came on my visit, they treated me and my mother and father like family. Like they didn't have to do that. And I know when you go on visits, like it's gonna seem like that, but it seemed very genuine and very authentic. And like I say, Woody is essentially like my grandfather, like one of my grandfathers.
Earlier when you said that earlier today, I was going to ask you, so I'll ask you now. Do you call him Pops?
Nah, I don't call him Pops. I just call him Woody for right now. I just call him Woody so I get him a new nickname. But yeah.
Well, you try that Pops out, but just don't tell him I suggested.
Yeah, I got you. But yeah, he's definitely the guy that no matter what you're going through, he's going to be there for you. And that's one of the things that I look for, not only like as a coach, but as a mentor as well. I want him to be somebody that I can say that he life not all, but all.
On good before. This is all stars. You guys are strong. The position they've had so much depth there. Kenzie and Bob, Umar already talked about Malik, Luke Good coming in, yourself, Dan. I mean, I can go on and on and on. And it just seems like wow. Just a lot of great pieces and seem to be a perfect fit for what this team is.
Yeah, I just feel like everybody in their own ways, like it's kind of like putting a puzzle together. We're all different pieces, but we all connect. And you can't have the entire picture or the entire puzzle without every piece connected to one another. And so, like I'm saying, things that Luke does extremely well, I might not be able to do extremely well, but the things he doesn't do well, I could do extremely well. So that's how it is. We're just playing off each other, just still learning one another. And like I said, every piece of the puzzle is very important, no matter if it's the center of the puzzle or if it's top corner or on the side. It doesn't matter. All the pieces have to connect, and I think we have those pieces. And I think that the end goal for us looks really well.
How excited are you legitimately about this team's prospects?
I'm super excited. Like after I committed and I just saw the rest of the transfers come in, I saw we had Bryson coming in with the returning guys. It's easy to say like you don't start thinking about things that you want to go ahead and get done. Like, I wanted to get to work right away, but I still had to finish my time at Washington State, finish my classes and everything. But then once that was over with, I was right here on to Indiana. Like I'm just so excited for like what we can do. Not so much worried about what the outsiders think of it. I think what we can do, more so what we think of ourselves. And that's the thing that Woody's been preaching us the entire time. Just be ourselves, just do what we need to do to handle the things that we want to get done. No, it doesn't matter what anybody on the outside thinks. It's all about matter what goes on in-house for us, and that's the most important thing.
I'm going to assume this is your first media days of any kind, whether it's Pac-12 or Big Ten, whatever. What was your experience like here?
First time in Chicago as well.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I haven't been too familiar with the Midwest until I got to Indiana. Like I didn't know was that Lake Michigan was that big, and I heard I think what's the Lake Superior and
Lake Huron
or it's bigger than Lake Michigan.
I don't remember which ones.
I think those are the two
Superior,
that are big.
the Superior
yeah,
biggest one.
Yeah. So and seeing how big Lake Michigan is, I was like, okay, but I'm just loving it, man. Like, everything about Indiana is just amazing. Like even like being here representing IU, it's just such an honor, and like getting to see some familiar faces from the Pac-12, whether it's supporters, whether it's teammates, or people you win against. So just seeing those familiar faces and learning the new faces as well. So it's just been nothing but fun since I've been here.
And you're a very fun person. Before we started, I noticed your hands. You've got some decorations on there, and I was like, all right, what is that? I thought I saw an N, and I was thinking Nebraska, and you're like, oh no. So explain what we have here.
Yeah, so on my nails I have the base coat is white, and then on top I have my brand in red, so that kind of represents IU, and the abbreviation is AYN1, which stands for All You Need Is One. And basically the one represents whatever your one more reason it is to chase after your dreams and the goals that you want to accomplish. So my one more reason might be different than yours, and that's how it relates to everybody in their own respectable manner.
Let's give it a shot up there. Oh, baby.
Yes, sir.
Now, do you do that yourself?
I've wanted to learn to start doing it myself, but I've been doing it for a little bit over a year now. And I just go to a nail salon and I kind of just tell them how I like it and what I want them to do.
When you first went to wherever you went to, did they say, "What are you crazy"?
Nah. I mean, I think at the end of the day, they're making sales, so
they're probably enjoying it.
Yeah, that's what. And so it all started I went to the nail salon with my mom when I was younger, and I just I enjoyed getting my feet done and getting my nails done, just get clear coats. And then one day I saw Jordan Clarkson do it. And
hey, there's nothing wrong with the manicure, guys. Trust me, nothing wrong with a manicure. I'm telling you.
And then I saw Jordan Clarkson do it one day, and it kind of just intrigued me. And I was just I wanted to try it, and it kind of stuck it to me. So and I know there's a lot of other athletes that do it as well. And I just think it's a way of people to express themselves.
How do you say Kanan's first?
His last name Carlisle.
No.
Oh, Kanan. Kanan.
It is Kanan.
Yeah,
see,
Kanan.
I keep hearing it different ways, and I'm I'm saying it wrong. So, yeah. How fun has it been to play with someone like that? These new guys that you're playing with.
It's been amazing. Like I said earlier in the interview, I don't think his defensive presence gets enough praise, and how attention to detail he is. He's always trying to learn and get to the next thing and trying to get as much info as he can. So we're all always in constant communication, trying to play off of one another, pick each other's brain, because there's some things that I know and there's some things that he knows, and that we can put those together and make something beautiful. Being able to play alongside him, we push the pace really well. He shoots the ball extremely well, and like I'm saying, having him as my backcourt mate, I don't want nobody else.
Myles Rice, thank you, brother. Appreciate you very much for your time. Good luck this season. I hope you enjoy the rest of Big Ten Basketball Media Days. Thank you. That's going to be it. Big Ten Basketball Media Days from the R Truth Studios. I'm Jim Coyle. We'll see you later.
Yes, sir.